Hello viewers, welcome to Joya's Kitchen. I hope you are all doing very healthy and very happy. Today I'm gonna show you one of my favorite rice dish, which is prawn biryani. I know every single person now know how to make biryani, and usually we use lamb or chicken or mutton or beef to make our biryani. But quite a lot of people also know that we can use prawn also in our biryani. But trust me, this one is my own way and I don't want to make it too fussy. I just chose one simple way to make the prawn biryani because prawn already have a very strong flavor on it, so I don't want to destroy it. That's why I chose some simple ingredients to make my prawn biryani. I hope you're gonna like this recipe. It's so simple. Just stay with me and enjoy the whole process how I do it. For my biryani, at first I'm gonna boil my rice and I'm gonna add some whole spices in my water, which is some cumin seeds, some bay leaf, few cinnamon stick, few clove and few cardamom. It's like 1 or 2 every single spices, not too much. So my water is almost hot now, like 80% almost boiling, and I'm using actually half kilo rice, so that's why I'm adding this much of whole spices here. So in my boiling water, I'm gonna add my 3 cup of rice here, or half kilo. So for half kilo rice, I added around 6 cup of water. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna drain this water, so your water don't need to be perfect, but try to add a little bit more, and it's gonna take maybe 6 to 7 minutes. So after around 7 minutes, that's how my rice looks, which is half done, nearly like 60% done, a little bit more than half. And now I'm gonna drain my rice with a strainer and it's gonna be ready for biryani. So I drained all the water from my rice, and you can see still it's not fully cooked. It's like 60% cooked, and other 40% gonna be cooked when I'm gonna steam my biryani. So it's ready. I'm gonna put it in a corner. At the same time, I took some baby potatoes and I added some food coloring, and I'm gonna fry my potato. And I want in my biryani, this potato need to be a little bit colorful. That's why a little pinch of food color here, orange food color. I took 1 kilo prawn here for my prawn biryani, and I added a little bit of chili powder, like around half teaspoon of chili powder and salt, and I'm gonna fry my prawn also before I cook my whole biryani. So my prawn is also ready. At the same time, the spices I'm using here, I took 5 large onion. I use quite a lot of onion for my prawn biryani, and trust me, it tastes amazing. I took here 3 whole bay leaf. I don't add too much of whole spices in my biryani. 2 tablespoons of ginger paste, 2 tablespoons of garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Sugar is quite important. 2 tablespoons of biryani masala. This is my homemade biryani masala, but you can go for shop bought one as well. So this is homemade one. 1 tablespoon of red chili powder. I don't need too much of red chili powder, just a little bit. Here 1 tablespoon of coriander powder and half tablespoon of garam masala powder, just regular garam masala. You can use the shop bought one. And salt taste wise, and half tablespoon of crushed black pepper or black pepper powder. So you can see some just basic spices I'm using for my prawn biryani because I don't want to kill my prawn flavor. And onion quite a lot. So I added already here 6 tablespoons of oil, and now I'm gonna fry my potatoes first. I added oil altogether because I want the prawn flavor oil for my biryani. So I'm gonna fry it for 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes of frying, already my potatoes are a little bit done and I can see the color. So that's ready. I'm gonna keep it in a corner. So in the same oil, now I'm gonna fry my chili marinated prawns. So after 2 minutes of frying, my prawns are also done because they're not gonna take too long. So this oil is the same oil where I fried my prawns, and they are already all the flavors from the prawn is here. And now I added all my onions, and as I said, I add quite a lot of onion. Trust me, just follow my recipe and do your biryani like that. You're gonna love it. And I'm gonna fry my onion in this oil at least 6 to 8 minutes till it's really golden brown and soft. So this is quite important. Like, you have to caramelize your onion with patience. So it's gonna take at least 8 minutes. So I'm coming back after 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes of frying, you can see my onion already changed the color. It's soft, it's brown, it's caramelized perfectly. And now I'm gonna add my ginger garlic paste, which is 2 tablespoons of ginger paste, 2 tablespoons of garlic paste, and all 3 bay leaf as well. And I'm not using any other whole spices here. So I'm gonna fry it for another 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes of frying, I'm gonna add all my other powder spices, which is cumin, coriander powder, garam masala powder, red chili powder, sugar, so all the spices, black pepper and salt, and rest of the salt. And this is actually the biryani masala. I'm just keeping a little bit from here because I'm gonna pinch on when I'm gonna actually layer up my biryani. So now I'm gonna fry this onion for another 1 or 2 minutes. I can add a little bit of water now, like maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons, just to fry my spices nicely. So after 2 minutes of frying, you can see its oil is separate, so it's almost done. At the same time, I'm adding here around 1 teaspoon of tasting salt, Chinese tasting salt. This is optional. You can skip it. That's why I didn't show you. But I prefer to add a little bit of tasty salt in my biryani. And now my spices are done, and I'm adding all my pre-fried prawn here. And after adding the prawn, I'm not gonna cook too long, maybe 2 minutes, because already my prawns are fried and I don't want to kill the flavor of the prawns. And I want to keep it plump. So after adding my prawn, I'm gonna cook it maybe 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'm coming back. So my prawn is done, and now I'm gonna layer up my biryani. So this is the pot. I added some ghee on the bottom. Ghee is must in that case. You can add oil, but I prefer a little bit ghee because the whole dish I'm not cooking in ghee. It's quite healthy biryani. But you can cook the whole dish in ghee as well. But as I said, in the prawn biryani, prawn have really yummy taste, and I don't want to add too much spices or too much ghee or too much butter to kill the prawn flavor. I want to keep it on, so that's why I prefer very simple. So at first I'm layering 1 layer of rice here, and you can see because my rice is half cooked, it's quite nicely shaped. And now another layer of my prawn curry, or the prawn biryani stuff. So I'm adding a little bit of onion, gravy, some prawns. You can go for like really big king prawn as well. Because of its lockdown, I didn't find the big prawns, so I'm using this medium one. At the same time, I'm adding some potatoes as well in this layer. So I'm gonna now layer after layer. After this one, I'm gonna add another layer of rice, another layer of prawn, another layer of potatoes. It's just like that. So I'm layering another layer of rice here. I think everyone know how to layer a biryani nowadays, so it's nothing like rocket science. So just now I'm gonna continue my layering process. So I layered up everything, and I added the last layer of potatoes, and I added some green chili as well. Green chili is must because it gives really good flavor. So I'm adding some pinch of biryani masala. After adding the pinch of biryani masala, I'm adding some saffron water. I put some saffron and some little bit of food coloring, and I'm adding that one as well. It's gonna give really good saffron flavor. After the saffron water, I'm adding here around 1 tablespoon of kewra water or kewra jol. You know how nowadays this is very important for biryani. So I'm adding this kewra water as well. In that case, you can add a little bit ghee as well, but I don't want. And then I actually covered up just like that. I added some heavy foil here. I covered very tightly. Make sure you cover it properly. Then I added another like cover, my pot cover, and my pot cover don't have any hole here. At the same time, I added this extra steaming thing. I don't know what is the name of it, and I added on top because I don't want direct fire to steam my biryani, and it is in very low heat. So after 40 minutes, I'm coming back. So I steamed my biryani 40 minutes just like that, like with nice cover, and now my biryani is done, and I'm showing you. It was actually steamed 40 minutes. So after 40 minutes, that's how it looks. All the flavor is mingled together. Oh my god, the smell is coming from it. Like the spices, biryani spices, the saffron, the kewra water, the green chili. Oh my god, the ghee. So I just want to show you how it looks. So now it's just time to serve. My biryani is ready. And I just wanted to show you how nicely cooked my potato. Look at that. How nicely steamed. You can, if you feel like 40 minutes is not enough for your biryani, you are cooking more, just do it 1 hour or do it 50 minutes. It's up to you. And you can check all the time anyway. So here you go guys, this is my special prawn biryani is ready. And as you noticed, I didn't add too much of spice. It was very basic spices I used, but trust me, if you follow my recipe and cook your prawn biryani like that, trust me, you're gonna love it. It's so simple, but at the same time it's amazing, it's flavorful, it's so good. Just one bowl of this biryani can enjoy, like, make your all guests happy. It's just don't make like a 550 or 10 dishes. Just this one dish is like 10 dish, you know. It's so good. So I hope you're gonna make this recipe and enjoy with your whole family. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And I hope you're gonna make this prawn biryani and enjoy with your friends and family. And yes, this is it. So take care, bye bye, tada.